Hello everyone, today is Sunday. I have a device, I'm gonna review it, but of course it's raining water. Hallelujah, it's raining water. Because here in this state of California, we need the water, but that's besides the point. So this device we're gonna be looking at is, well, let's take a break from all those handhelds we've looked at in the past all throughout this year. So, and yeah, the one, anyway, let's just get to the point, and it has something to do with music. Yes, that's right, a music device. You care to see it? Well, tough, you've already clicked on this video and you're watching it. So here, I present to you this thing, the Roland music player MT-90s. Yep, you can already tell where this is going. Now, you may have seen this video from Techmoan, or the Techmoan man, as one would call it. His more looked like a boombox, kind of like this, with a handle on top. But more of the point, it's pretty much the same thing as that, except this is more of a, how can I say it, more of a thing that's used in schools, in music rooms and such, or those who have money to spend, you know, for something like this. I know I may have to rearrange the camera a bit, but yeah. I bought this back 2 years ago, I think back in 2020, or towards the end of 2020, I don't remember, but it was kind of ish recent when I bought this thing. But yep, I've always wanted one of these, not because of that video, but I've always had a soft spot for music, you know, music devices like this, because yep. And yeah, there's that. So well, obviously I bought it used, so there's no unboxing of sorts because yeah. So anyway, while we're at it, let's take a look at what this thing gives us. Of course, there's the Roland. There's a little LED here and a screen here. Music player MT-90s. So there's that. Got a volume, because of course, why wouldn't it? Got a button to change tracks, and another button with a music note and an equal sign, minus and plus, which they'll be handy for stuff like this. Repeat, A and B repeat, loop, or straightforward such. A metronome button, because yes, you wanted things to go tick tock, not the app, but yeah. And here's where you could mute some of the channels, particularly the drums and some other instruments like bass, guitar, and whatnot, and left and right hand for piano and such. Of course, your back, stop, play, reverse, and forward, and the headphones, and there's the power button. Yes, because obviously it's the power. Yeah, we'll get to that in a bit. And of course, how can I put it to you this way? We've all seen you know, music devices, of course, you know, tapes and CDs and whatnot. No need for me to show you, because you all know what they look like. If not, then come see me after class. We have to talk about. But it's a floppy drive, yes, because this thing, as you could judge by the General MIDI 2 GSSMF lyrics, yes, it plays MIDIs off of floppy disks. Because yeah, why not? And of course, there's mods out there that you could swap the floppy drive with the USB emulator, you know, USB and all that stuff. But I'm gonna keep this pure and stick to floppy drive, because yes, floppies rule. Because why not? There's nothing on both sides except there's that little slit here. I know it's a bit dirty, but that's where the handle goes. And of course, the back, there's where you plug it in for the power. There's also MIDI in. If you have external MIDI device, you can plug that in. A start and stop for, I'm guessing, a pedal. A microphone in. There's the echo. There's a volume. A switch to turn the speaker on and off, so you could not suffer the speaker that's built in here and use speakers that use this. Unfortunately, I don't have a microphone, but I do have an adapter that plugs into here to be able to test out the microphone. So unfortunately, we won't hear anything, you know, out of, you know, the microphone and such Roland Corporation, made in China. Yep, that's good to know. This class is digital, blah, 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 blah. I know most of it you can't see. And yep, that's pretty much it. And before we get to that, what DRS video would not be complete without, wait for it, the power brick, which is of course a brick that gives out power. You've seen my videos in the past, that's what it is. It's an ongoing thing, you should all know by now. This goes into the back, and of course, obviously this goes into the wall. You know the deal. And let me just go ahead and plug this in first. Bear with me here. If I can find one end. Oh, no sparks, that's a good sign. And a bit of shaking motion, I apologize. Just plug that in. And there we go. There we go. Nice setup here. May have to rearrange the camera here. I think that'll do. Yeah, that will do. It did come with a floppy though when I bought it. It came with this floppy. The Piano Adventures, or Lesson Book Level 2A Piano Adventures by Nancy and Randall Faber, or Faber, however you pronounce it. Orchestrations by Edwin McLean. Yes, this McLean Edwin guy. Background accompaniments, GS MIDI, all that stuff. Copyright 1993-97 by the FJH Music Group. So, yep. Let's just hope and pray, or plug and pray, that we don't get any copyright notices once I upload this video. So there's that. So I've already rearranged the camera, so it's just simple as putting in the floppy, like so, and just like that. Now let's turn her on. Well, as you could hear the floppy drive going, so there's that. I may have to higher the volume and such. I know you can't see the screen, so let me zoom in a bit. There, oh, there we go. Yep, so there's a screen, and of course, care to see what, or care to hear what the music sounds like on this thing? Well, here we go. And there you have it. That's what it sounds like, and it's not that bad, you know, for a device of this ilk. I mean, not bad. But of course, you could do more. So here you can adjust the tempo. Of course, that's what that symbol and that equal sign, or should I say the note, musical note and equal sign is. You could change the tempo from going all the way down to 20 beats per minute, or should I do? Yeah, very slow, 20 beats per minute. Or we can go really fast. Let me lower a bit. Go really fast, all the way to Yep, we could go all the way from 20 to 250 beats per minute. And of course it scrolls down, goes automatically depending on the song, so there's that. To change a song, you have to press this button here. And you can change from various songs that's on the floppy. There's plenty of songs on here, so that is play number 15, Thumbs. And the best part about it is, of course, if you want to learn how to play that song, you could always turn off, well, let me zoom out a bit. You could always turn off either the percussion and whatever channel's available, so you could play. Well, you could play, you know, just the piano portion, or turn off the piano portion, or just play the percussion. Or you could always do that. Or you could also use the metronome. Because of course, why wouldn't you want an expensive device that has a metronome function? And of course, well, if you just want to use it for a metronome, that's perfect. Or just, yeah, nothing wrong with a very expensive device with the metronome feature, because there's that. So yeah, so before I finish off, I get rid of this floppy, turn the power off. I have another floppy with some songs from various stuff. And of course you can hear the floppy going. So, well, just to give you an example of what's off of this thing, or off the let's start that again. What I have on this floppy is some MIDIs from various video games, and I'll probably put some on the extras channel, so yeah, keep an eye out on that. So just to give you an example of course, what it sounds like, so, or you already heard what it's like, but anyway, I'm just gonna press play and just hear some, just probably like about a couple seconds worth, if it'll go. Let's play with it for a bit. Why not? Give Untitled a sample. And we can go NAS 16. Let's see what NAS 16 gives us. Well, it does have some echo, so of course there's also that. And let's finish up with some other song. Let's see, what could we play? I would play Mabosh 1, because yeah, the Mabosh is number 1. Floppy takes a while, but let's mess with it a bit. And that's what it sounds like, really, really fast. If you play that one level in Super Mario World and you eat those green berries with the Yoshi, and that's how fast the song goes. So you've probably seen that video, so there's that. So not much to talk about on this thing really, other than it plays music off of floppies, and yeah, or should I say it plays midis off of floppies, because of course there's that. Well, I guess that there's not much to talk about other than it's a very neat device to have in the house, you know, if you want to learn music or just have fun with music. Or, you know, you're a school music teacher at a school and you want something like this and have, you know, students to, you know, learn music, you know, off of this. You know, this is a very good teaching tool. I mean, I'll give it that. Wish I had one of these back in the day, but oh well, better late than never, I suppose. And I guess we could go. Just having fun with this thing alone is I mean, I could do a whole video of, you know, just music off of this, but that's besides the point. Oh, well, we have one at 800 beats per minute. See what it sounds like. Oh, that's a lie. It's 125 beats per minute. So, oh well. Oh, sorry. Let's try that again. Of course, you could use the repeat function, or not bother with it. And if I guess we'll just finish off with well, let's pretend you didn't hear that. So let's finish off with number 13, Passport, because yeah, or should I say, anyway, that's pretty much it on this front. I guess I'll sign you off with this one, because who remembers Passport from back in the day? But yeah, I mean, that's it for the Roland MT-90s. If you want one of these, good luck with that, because sometimes they'll pop off on eBay, or if you're very fortunate to find one of these at a swap meet. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll sign you off with a bit of Passport at the end of this video. So yep, so yeah, so yep, just gonna call it here. I'll let you enjoy Passport at the end. So yeah, that'll do it for me. Next DRS video, hopefully go back to gaming and whatnot. So we'll just go with that, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So until then, see ya.